We've got Shannon Albans with us today, VP Marketing from Proquo. Let's find out exactly what Proquo do. Hi Shannon.
Hi Gary, how are you?
I'm on top of the world. For our viewer right now, who or what are Proquo? What do they do?
Proquo is a new company. It's an online marketplace dedicated to the Australian small business community. So it's a great resource for Australian small businesses to connect with each other and start buying and selling with each other and really helping their businesses thrive through that connectivity.
Fantastic. You've got a bit of muscle behind you. I believe it's a creation of the NAB and Telstra, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's fantastic to have such amazing backers behind us, NAB and Telstra. It was an initiative born out of both of those companies, and it's great to see them coming together to help Australian small businesses.
Fantastic. So what sets Proquo apart in this busy, crowded marketplace?
Yeah, great question. So I think the really amazing thing about Proquo is the fact that you can buy and sell services through the marketplace like you normally would. But the really amazing thing about it is Proquo lets you use your own services as a payment method. So, for example, you might be, say you're an accountant, and you've decided you need a new website. So you can go to Proquo and you can look for a web developer, but not just any web developer. You can look for one who needs accounting advice in return. And so you can find a web developer who needs accounting advice in your suburb. And you can write a brief for them, they can respond with a quote. You can negotiate an agreement between the two of you all through the platform. And what it enables you to do is get access to the help that you need for your business, as well as some extra customers to help your business thrive. So, for example, you need the website. I might say to you, that website costs $3,000 for what you've described. And you say, okay, great, and the tax advice that I need is worth $2,000. So we agree, I'll build you the website, you'll give me the tax advice, and you'll pay me $1,000.
Right.
All of that is done through Proquo.
Yes.
So it takes all the pain and hassle out of the paperwork and the negotiations. And that way, everybody wins.
So how does Proquo get remunerated in that example? There's that $1,000. What does Proquo get as a result of that?
Yeah, so there's absolutely no joining fees for Proquo. There's no subscription fees or anything like that. We only charge one fee, and that is a 10% commission of the monetary component of the transactions that happen. So in that example, we would charge 10% of the $1,000, not the full $3,000. And if it's a straight swap, so if the website and the tax advice is worth exactly the same value, then there's no fees at all, because there's no monetary component to the trade.
Wow. And I believe that Proquo hold money in trust until the two transactions are completed.
Yeah, that's right, absolutely. So for those examples where there is a monetary part of the transaction, rather than the deposit going to the supplier straight away, straight off the bat, we actually hold that money in a trust account on your behalf to give you that extra layer of protection. We don't release that money to the seller until you've agreed and you're happy with the work that they've done. So it's just another example of protection that you get by using Proquo.
Fantastic. And again, for our viewer right now, if I'm now looking for that website, I'm an accountant, I go to the Proquo platform, how do I find the ideal web developer? Who's in there? How do I find them?
Yeah, great question. So two ways. On the website, we can either match for you. So if you start writing a brief and describing what you want and what you're looking for, we can proactively make suggestions based on what you need and offer and what other people need and offer to give you that complementary match. So we'll do that for you. Alternatively, if you want to, you can browse and have a look for yourself to find that web developer who needs tax advice in your suburb.
Wow. So for our viewer right now, sounds an amazing opportunity for him or her or them to build their business and vice versa. What should our viewer do right now?
Well, they should go straight to proquo.com.au, sign up. It only takes literally a minute, and as I said before, it's totally free. There's no ongoing obligation at all. Sign up, start writing out a brief for what it is that they need, whether it's a customer or a web developer or an accountant, and issue that brief to people who they can also find on the platform, and then start trading today to help them and their business thrive.
Sounds like a great idea and a great way of building your business and helping others do the same. So take immediate action today. Thank you, Shannon.
Thanks, Gary.